Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Purple Plays Dead Rising. In the last part, we found the old man that the DHS agents Brad and Jesse were looking for, and whose name I believe is Dr. Barnaby. Oh, cutscene! Great, because we didn't have enough of those.
Yo, Frank! Give me a hand here.
What gives?
Considering the helicopter and all, we have to work together. But that doesn't mean we can tell you everything. And everything we do tell you can't necessarily be printed.
Yeah, so?
So, I just want you to appreciate the situation.
Well, we're up to our necks in zombies. Yeah, I think I appreciate the situation just fine.
Zombies. I still can't believe all this, you know? Seems so unreal.
You all right there?
Yeah, I got it.
You should rest a while, Brad.
You go ahead and catch some sleep first. We can switch in 4 hours, okay?
Anyhow, we returned back only to find out that they're not having any good support with headquarters, and our only plan is to use the helicopter to escape.
Yeah.
But all of the cases or plot is pretty much on hold up until, I believe, 6 o'clock. We can check case 2-1, image in the monitor. 6 o'clock. So as long as we return at 6 o'clock, we should be fine. But we're gonna do out of control, since we have the free time. I mean, you can always just go straight for plot details and not have to bother with anything else otherwise, but there's no fun in that. Panic. So I must have... Shadow of the North Plaza. The North Plaza is also a place we'll be going to in this part, but not right now. Ah, damn it. Oof. Miss input, but I love it. Just gonna beat the devil out of these. Nice. Man, you took 2 hits. Oh. If there's one trick you want to know about the lead pipe, is that they bleed out if you throw it at someone. Give it a little bit of time, and not only will they paint the town red, but they will eventually die of blood loss. It's a very handy weapon. Especially if you just want to waste it, or like throw it to get rid of like someone that could be on your tail. I don't know. It's just, it comes in handy. We're gonna be doing a lot, actually. Nope. That's one thing that it's really hard to get used to, is doing that double tap, and you can't turn off the skill, so that makes things a little tougher. Well, my commentary devolved back into what it once was, which sucks, but I'm gonna try to attempt more. Excuse me. Nope, I'm not doing it. I should take this moment to get a drink of water. That's a little better. Those convicts in the last part are actually a respawning boss. It's the only one of its kind that I can say exist in the Dead Rising series. Basically, when morning strikes, I don't mean 6 a.m., I mean when the sun's out, there will be more convicts. So keep that in mind. However, what we're about to do will negate the need to come out to Leisure Park. Mostly. Mostly being that key phrase, because there will be some points where we will have to come out here. But if we play right, we may not have to come out here at all until endgame. But that's a little down the road. At any rate. More sweep the leg. Get the head. Get the head. And sweep. Get the head, because you are strutting a little fast. Now. Ah, damn it. Mow. Mow. Just know that if you want to whack them with the lawnmower, all you do is let go of it or get hit, and then you can pick it up. I prefer just mowing them. It'll break eventually anyway. Bye! Oh, it broke. Bye-bye. Light is coming back. What time is it? It's only a little past 12. Still plenty of time. I'm gonna go ahead and get some wine. Because you can't fine dine without some fine wine. You go ahead and use up this battle axe as well. Also, I got these dad clothes from the last part, and they are just spiffy. But I'm gonna go ahead and introduce something else that we can do in here. I'm gonna take these 2 bottles of wine, just maneuver around. Welcome. We're always welcome to zombies and to smug dads. And in these dad clothes, well, you know how I am. Always got a smile on my face. Juice power. Insert 2 food items into the mixer and you can create your own original juice concoction. Different colored juices possess different properties and effects. If you combine 2 wines, we get a quick step, which is a white mixture. Oh, this is nice right here. As you can see, the larva's glowing and hitting you straight in the head. Let's see what else we have. I'm going to combine this OJ and this raw meat. And obviously we will get... Ooh, a nectar. The nectar I might go ahead and show off. You drink up the nectar. There it is. You will attract a queen gives you one free queen, but I believe it only lasts. You can only get it once the nectar runs out. You'll be able to tell when the nectar runs out when the word disappears, obviously. A baguette. And some ice pops. And another nectar? Okay. Keep the change. Alright, get the head. We're just gonna go ahead and grab more quick steps. Sorry, ice cream is not on sale today. And right here, recommend beverage, nectar. So sweet and irresistible, even bees can't resist it. Ooh. Just that is quite the brutality. Anyways, just gonna knee drop there for safety, and we're gonna head into this new area, which is the Wonderland Plaza. A place full of wonder and one of my favorites. And of course, Otis will be telling us that we're in the Wonderland Plaza. The most popular attraction, there's the Space Rider roller coaster. Careful not to fall off of it. And be careful when going near it. Get the head. And let's explore around just a bit. Because after all, I do need different shoes. Run like the wind. These are some nice shoes. Will they help me run? Probably not. Let's see what's in here. Any special clothes for little me?
All right.
Not feeling it.
All right.
I prefer my dad pants. I mean, look at those pants. Anything different
right.
here? Nope.
All right.
Oh well. Let's see. I'm not sure if I'm completely ready for this. But I'm gonna take my chances. Actually, I don't even know if I'm willing to do that. Screw it. I should be able to manage, as long as I sweep the leg. If you guessed right, we have another cutscene.
Stay away from there, Gramps!
Oh my god, he has a surfbot button! I never noticed that!
Everyone used to laugh at me.
He has a surfbot button!
Walking punchline. When the zombies came, everyone died. That's why I decided
Meet our first psychopath. Oh god. Did you get hit by the roller coaster? Eh. I mean, technically our first psychopath was Carlito. God, I wish I could edit sound effects, but I edit the Mario jump. This guy's crazy. Well, yeah, he's crazy, but... Meet Adam the Cloud. One of the most notorious bosses in the Dead Rising series. And probably one of the most diverse in terms of a moveset. Oh, crap. He's not too difficult, but he's definitely not easy. Ooh. I'm actually getting very lucky using guns against this man. Because he's actually one of the... I think he's the only boss in the game that can deflect bullets. But if you catch him while he's blowing a balloon, then you can take advantage of that. But he has quite a variety of moves. Headshot. Ooh, they added blood coming out of his mouth. That's a new detail. In the original Dead Rising, he didn't have blood coming out of his mouth, at least from what I could tell. But that doesn't seem to be the case this time. So he has quite a few different moves he can use. Balloons full of gas, hunting knives, fire that he can breathe, and of course many different attacks with his chainsaw. But he is not that terribly difficult. As long as you keep a good distance. A pistol should be able to handle him pretty well, if I do say so myself. That being said, be smart with your shots. And here we meet Greg, a fellow survivor. Talk to him, and you really want to pay attention to what he has to say. There we go. Sweet the legs. Ah! Sweet the legs. Sweet. Damn it. Wrong thing. Fantastic. You always want to make sure you get the PP stickers. They're worth quite their weight in experience. Sweep the leg of police officers and grab their guns. Remember, zombie police always carry guns, or mostly carry guns. I'm fine with wasting a shotgun, because after all, we're going to be finding more. Shotguns are quite valuable in this game as well. But if you know where to find them, they are quite valuable. Or they are quite well worth it. I don't know why I'm saying valuable. Hurry up, Greg. We gotta head to the other reward of this battle. There are 2 rewards, and I'm not counting the double chainsaws that you can get. I'm talking about where Greg is leading us. If you would just hurry. Ooh, this man.
Anyone there?
Come, Greg. There we go. Come, Greg. Oh, wrong bathroom. To the women's bathroom. And don't forget, bathrooms are where you can save your progress. But you can use the vents in the bathrooms to make a shortcut from the Wonderland Plaza all the way to Paradise Plaza.
Yes.
I'm gonna go ahead and give him the gun. And now to mow our way out.
Come on!
You do want to be mindful of your chainsaws, after all. These are also the best melee weapon in the game, next to a certain other weapon. But that weapon I have yet to unlock. In order to unlock that weapon, you must play certain modes I have yet to unlock in this game. You can only unlock it after you have completed it.
Over there!
Ooh, you kept up quite nicely. One other thing to note is that those magazines I had mentioned before are things that can power up your chainsaw to not only dish out more attacks, but to also give it more durability. Ow. Ooh, and a queen. Oh no, I don't want to use that. The only reason to be using the Mega Buster, or to be using other weapons, is just so that there's some challenge to this game. At any rate, we've escorted Greg back. I see that we are a little low on time, at least in terms of how I've been making these videos. But that don't mean we can cheat a little. I'll be heading back into the mall, where we're going to be going to the North Plaza. Not because Otis told us we could, but there is a bit of a hidden boss in the game that can only be accessed, I believe, on day 1. And is what I consider the hardest boss in the game. And I will be using the Mega Buster. After all, this boss does not like to play very nice. And that's no good. So we're gonna have to teach him some respect. And then after that, we'll be looking into one more detail before we continue on with the main plot. But first, I want another queen. Again, you can tell where the queens are hidden. If you pay attention to some certain mannerisms. I'm also missing an SMG or two. So, I need to restock on them. They will always respawn once you use them all up, or a survivor dies with them. Oops. I didn't mean to use it, but that's fine. Note to self, foot is better than bullets. Jeez. Oof. I believe there's an achievement if you are to bowl a certain amount of zombies. Now, as I said, to the North Plaza. Be mindful of this area. Fuck me. I guess I was wrong. They pop up on the next day and the next day, but I didn't think it would be this early. But that's fine. I get a car now. They will be going after you. Be mindful. Got him. Ah. Neat. Still have plenty of ammunition. Ah! Son of a bitch. If only I could get rid of this guy out of the back seat. Obscuring my view. To get to the North Plaza, you can cut through the Wonderland Plaza, which I probably shouldn't have did, but I think I'm glad I did it. This motherfucker. Arrived in the North Plaza. There is a supermarket indeed in this area, which can help you if you want to find different needs of healing potential. But with so many other places laid out, and with the amount of zombies that are present in this area, you're better off finding what you need elsewhere. I'd recommend it. Especially considering that thing is lovely. You can find some interesting, yes, some interesting clothing items here, but I don't recall where. If you go into this hallway here, this interesting placed corridor. Oh, what the hell? Oof, that is scary. I don't mind wasting all my bullets. Make your way through here, you will find the hunting shop. It's a very dangerous area so early in the game. It's very ill-advised to be here, especially if you don't have something like this. Be ready.
Look, mister, if we're gonna fight these zombies, we need guns!
God, stay back! I trust them damn zombies about as far as I can throw them, but I trust people even less.
Don't shoot! Look, let's talk this over.
You can talk to my 12 gauge. Don't get no closer. I'll blow you all to kingdom come.
Hey, hang on.
Oh, God damn it, I warned you. In a situation like this, I can't afford to trust nobody.
This man is Cletus, and he is definitely the hardest boss. Immediately flee the store. I recommend getting on this dumpster. It'll give you some leverage against these zombies as you're picking them apart. Now, I'm gonna try and step on some of these maggots. I know they're larvae, but whatever. If you are not using the Mega Buster, one thing I can recommend is that you use... Oh, PP sticker. I want that PP sticker. Ah! Motherfucker.
Fantastic.
That is a very long-range 12 gauge. If you are not using the Mega Buster, one thing I can recommend is using those stands as barricades. Once he has to reload, jump over the counter and grab a sniper rifle. Come out here and then snipe him out. Otherwise, use the Mega Buster. This man is not to be trifled with.
Damn, mister. Come on now. What are you, crazy? You want guns so bad that y'all are willing to kill for them? Let me go.
Hey!
Please.
Hey, wait!
No! No!
And so ends the hardest boss. And then this guy. Bye! 200 bullets left. As you can see, this thing is incredibly overpowered. But with him defeated, we have access to the gun store, where we can get 2 shotguns and 3 shotguns and 2 sniper rifles, as well as obviously handguns. Oops. But that's about it. Otherwise, you're pretty much stuck with this. Once your guns run out of ammo, of course, you can always restock. It's not that bad. And there's a shovel in here for some reason. Just go ahead and take a picture of this. Very useful indeed. Of course, you are not invincible, but then again, I am not using the shotgun the way that you should. Oof. Definitely not. There's a hardware store right across from this fountain. But I'm not going to bother. Just like I'm not going to bother with those survivors. What I will bother with, though, is one last detail. It won't be long. But if... well, I can make this quicker, actually, by using the quick step. And it's just as it sounds. It gives you quicker steps. Of course, when it comes to using weapons or firearms... oh, wait, it does work. I didn't think it did. Well, either way... not so much when doing something like that. But if you go over here... oh, it actually lasts a lot less too. But if you go through here, you will find the maintenance tunnels. There's no point in going down here until near the end of the game. But as you can see, there are quite the number of zombies down here. If you go down this route. Yeah. Go into this room. You will find an SMG. But that's not why I really came down here. You will find this item over here. The maintenance tunnel keys. And these will be very useful to you. And this is our cue to head back to the security room. So I will be triggering that cutscene, and then that will be the part one thing to note about the maintenance tunnel area is the amount of zombies that are down here. I said in the beginning, or at an earlier part, that I'd be telling you how to get the Mega Buster. In order to obtain the Mega Buster, ooh, another car. I didn't know these respawned. In order to obtain the Mega Buster, you need to kill approximately 53,594 zombies. The best way to do it is the maintenance tunnels. There's a specific route you can use by using this red convertible, going and using this white truck that is inside the maintenance tunnels, and then routing your way through, killing all the zombies in your path, and then getting a white sedan, and coming out of the maintenance tunnels, back into the parking lot, and going back into the red, car. The mall should be opening up soon, and we really need to hurry. Otherwise, our scoop will be lost. But yeah, just do that with the car, rinse and repeat for probably 2 in-game days, and you should be able to do it. It's tedious, but well worth it.
That can't be good. What's going on anyway?
Before this whole thing started, someone called the professor and told him to come to this mall.
Jack the line, did you? So was this the caller, this guy here? They've got something to do with the zombies, don't they?
They're the reason we came here. And if he gets away with Dr. Barnaby, none of our questions will be answered.
And so the plot continues to thicken. Well, I'm going to end the part here, and next time on Purple Plays Dead Rising, we will be rescuing the professor from what appears to be Carlito, and then hopefully getting more answers. I kinda doubt it. I'll see you guys next time.